That don't look good. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no good. You know what I mean? But no. Coming online saying I don't understand where this is coming from. What it's about is that you got caught. Another thing too is cute. Men don't understand the shit. Now I want you guys to understand what drove her to the shit. A part of it is that she thinks that's cute. That's how she talks to girls. Because for the most part, a stud is only going to pull chicks by being very aggressive, you know what I'm saying, and putting themselves out there. But you got to realize too also, the whole it's the illusion that studs are really desired like that. Now, in terms of, because a lot of studs will be with women, and this is the example I'm going to use, and I call it stepdaddy stud Keisha. I never forget. I'm walking down the street, and now mind you, I'm doing my morning walk, and these people are about to come into my job and whatnot, right? And they got a stroller, right? I guess it's a lesbian couple. Oh, listen, maybe that was the auntie, but she go, hey, it's a puddle up ahead. You know what I mean? So basically, kind of explaining, hey, we can't go straight ahead, can't go straight through it. We're gonna have to figure it out. I think she wound up like picking the carriage up and whatnot, right? But anyway, I was thinking like, damn, shout out to Stud Keisha. She gotta find ways to be useful in a relationship. Cause at the end of the day, if y'all both females and females don't make that much money, and also a lot of females don't really want to work multiple jobs or work a whole lot in general, right? Then that would mean that y'all making similar money. So like, so you're not really gonna be getting the whole provider thing, which is really some bullshit. So a lot of channels have been building on how it's a scam, and for the most part, it is a scam. And what I want to say about that is that men, you need to provide for yourself first. If you're having the kids, provide for them. Put some money aside for your brother. Put some money aside for your mother. Put some money aside for your sister. And slide some Bitcoin to my father. And your father too. Bless you. You know what I'm saying? No broke nigga activity. But anyway, your inability to self-correct, your inability to self-govern and learn from your mistakes. And also, again, this is a younger person. They are like 24 years old. She's 24 years old. She's not that old. But at the same time, like, bro, like, that's nasty. Like I said before, I don't know if they're going to show it here, but on her TikToks. Now, mind you, this is a thing that studs do. I did not know that studs put strap-ons on in their boxers when they walk around. And you know why they're doing that? They're doing that with the intention of hoping the girl sees it. That is wild, and that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but that's crazy. That's crazy sauce. Like when we gonna start calling this shit for what it is? That's a mental health problem, bro. That's weird as fuck. But it represents desperation. Remember I said earlier, especially Stud Keisha, they are the biggest simps. They are the embodiment of everything wrong with men. No honor, no tact, no accountability. All you do mostly is wear boys' clothes and lust after girls. You know what I mean? And also just the self-awareness. You know? I'm play a little more.
At all. I'm not that type of person. Every day is getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired?
So yeah, millions of people saw that video she put up. They went onto her page and saw a bunch of questionable stuff she was posting. It was just too much. I'm assuming the school saw it too, and that's why they got rid of her. Even after she got fired, TikTok continued to give her lashes for having the nerve to do what she did in the first place. Because one, they didn't believe her punishment was enough, and two, others in the stud community thought she was putting a target on their back.
Not the stud community. Not the stud community.
Who wanna fight?
Not the
Who wanna
stud.
fight?
Not the
Who wanna
stud community.
fight? Who wanna fight?
Oh,
That was good though. Peace, man. Kick rocks. I know. Whatever.
So no, they didn't like
Done,
it
I'm
one
54,
bit.
man.
I mean, if
Come on,
nobody
man.
else held her accountable, I have to say they tore her all the way up. They didn't make excuses for her or try to defend her at all. Instead, they told her she was 100% out of order.
No.
And here we go. Here we go. Fam, it's a serious issue. You couldn't be bothered to put on a fucking polo. You couldn't be bothered to take off your goddamn do-rag. Whenever y'all studs show up on camera, y'all always present like the worst niggas possible. The worst niggas in the world, the worst niggas in the world will present like this. There's no respectable man who wants to come speak to you and give a message to you by wearing his white wife beater and his blue do-rag. Now, mind you, I know I have a do-rag on, but it's a whole thing I'm doing. Roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hold on. Let's plug what? I don't even understand how the fuck my... What? Yeah.
Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk.
What?
New freak had to cut my other little bitch off.
Boo-hoo.
50K, you could come and book.
I'm a decent man from the city of demons.
Yeah, like the worst niggas in the world will show up like this. What are you doing? This not an outfit for accountability, bro.
It's not because your slang different. You weird. I just watched the video. I just pressed and record. When that little girl walked up in front of your camera and she was looking at you, you talking about some damn shorty. Man, these kids trying to take me down. Man, it's because I'm young and I look. And babe, that's really all I had to see right there. I was instantly like, what the fuck is she talking about? Girl, you are the adult in the situation. What are you talking about? Kids and taking down. You quoting a guy Chris Brown lyric. You're quoting a Chris Brown lyric. Weird activity. Even if you did think that, why would you get on the internet and tell us? That wasn't smart. And it also wasn't smart to record the fucking kids. I didn't know I couldn't record the kids. What the fuck are we even talking about right now? For real. You don't know it's parents out here that don't want their kids recorded, posted on social media? Hello? Do you not know that it's teachers out here fucking kids? And you talking about some you don't know if you should record the kids or not. As a teacher, why are you not taking the utmost precaution? And the more you talk, the worse it gets.
Shout out to all the studs who was putting belt to ass.
I ain't putting no belt to ass. Y'all exaggerating. But anyway, so there's that. Hold on, yo. I want to make sure I go back to a good part of the thing. Let's keep it here, man, so that we can see beloved, man. I want to make sure we can see her. There we go. All right, boom. For the graphics and shit. Where we at in the episode, man? God damn, bro. So I won't drag it for too much longer, man. So y'all kind of get what we'll be getting at here, bro. So I wanted to include the Kiki Jones thing, but it's a little bit too late. So what we basically get into is social media has really shined the light on a lot of different behaviors and whatnot, but most importantly, the lying. And I think a lot of women don't realize how much they lie. I remember like when I was with my ex, right? I remember like I would, after a while, I started realizing like, damn, you just will lie to my face. Like, and you got to realize the accountability, they process it totally different. Like, and again, like the situation back a few years ago when that dude had Doc 6 the Goddess. I think that, and I know it was tough for her. I get it. You're a woman, but I think that had she came out and spoke on it, and just came out right away and said, "Hey, listen, that's what I used to do. I don't do that anymore, you know. And I want you guys to know that I'm moving forward. I'm not that kind of person, or whatever. Just keep it a buck and say, hey, that's what I was doing. Like she kind of said it, but she didn't come right out and and communicate straight and be straight up with the people. Come like, yo, if you look at that video, you can tell that's her. And me personally, I don't think anyone was like surprised that you used to dance. Like a lot of girls used to dance, especially if they attractive women in general. If you see a very attractive woman, more than likely she's done some kind of sex work before. She sold some pussy before. It is what it is, bro. And you can say, yo, I had my breasts done. Like that wouldn't have changed the content. People enjoy her for her performance and for her content. It doesn't change anything. But I get that you don't want people to know your business. It's in your past. That was years ago when you were much younger and stuff like that. I get it. You don't want that being brought up. But it would have been better to be straight up. But whether she realized it or not, that because if it was a man doing it, you would say that man is lying. You would say he's a liar. And this is an issue. But social media has exposed all the facades, has exposed all the behaviors, and it's really been really damaging for relationships and black love in particular. Because again, black men don't get nothing but these examples of how y'all really are, what your intentions are, what you really into. Because and another thing about it, I think it's really interesting is that I think heard a stud say it before, that studs dress this way and present this way based off of what they hear women say they want and what they know women want. Anywho, subscribe to the channel, man. I ain't got nothing else, man, for right now, man. It's late. I overshot things again, but you know what I'm saying? But fuck it, you know what I mean?
Bitch, I ain't never been happy.
Alright, man, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Where's my sound applause at, man? Here we go, man. We out, man. Please love y'all.